Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Guys, today as you can see, finally opening Gorr from Love and Thunder, from Thor Love and Thunder. I got him from toysforkiddos.com, so huge shout out to toysforkiddos.com. Guys, don't forget to check out the coupon code in the description below. A couple of things about the figure off the bat. Number one, I'm very surprised that we got the Stormbreaker with it. As you can see, the Thor Deluxe from Love and Thunder came with the Stormbreaker. The reason why I'm shocked is because even though it was a big part of the character, Gorr, I didn't expect Hot Toys to include it because obviously to save money, obviously to be able to charge us more and giving us less. But as you can see, I was completely shocked, again, because I didn't expect it. But let's get right into the figure, guys, because it's a very good figure. Also, before I get started with the figure, let me mention something. So a correction about my Thor video that I did. So I said in the video that I didn't get batteries with the figure. So that was completely wrong. I did get batteries. The problem was, this is the batteries that came with the Thor figure. The problem was these batteries were in the baggie that hold the instruction manual. So obviously I never check in there because I never checked the manual for anything really. So I just figured, oh, we didn't get batteries. Another reason why I thought we didn't get batteries. This Gorr figure came with the batteries right on top of the insert. So you immediately see the batteries. So I know that this figure came with batteries because they're right in my face. These were not like that. So I was like, there's no batteries in here. So that's why I told you guys immediately, there's no batteries in here because, again, I don't bother with the instruction manuals. So that was my mistake, guys. I apologize for that. I have to start checking the manuals more because, again, I never do. I never check I never check to see what I need to do with the figure because my poses are usually very basic. Unless it's something very, very different, very new that I have to check out, then I will. But usually I don't bother. That's why I said there were no batteries. But as you can see, I just showed you what they look like. And the Thor figure does come with batteries. The deluxe figure does come with batteries. I don't know about the regular one because I didn't get the regular one. I am expecting the regular one actually within this week, hopefully. So you'll see the pictures later on. So let's get right into the figure. So first and foremost, guys, a bunch of hands. Really, really nicely detailed hands. Let me get the focus. So remind me a little bit of the Morbius hands, right? Those vampire hands, very, very nicely detailed. And you guys, you guys know I don't really get into hands and stuff. I feel like, it's very redundant, but here we are showing you hands just because they look really nice. I really like the figure. So it comes also with the broken sword, right? That breaks in the movie. It comes, like I said, with Stormbreaker, its own Stormbreaker. The batteries obviously are for Stormbreaker. This is where you turn on Stormbreaker. There's a little switch right here that you push in and out. You hear it. That's it. So obviously you insert the batteries, and there you go. One thing I wanted to point out about the figure, guys. Number one, the body, even though it's a very thin body, looks very frail like it's supposed to be. It's actually very, very sturdy. The joints are nice and tight. This here, to me, it's a little bit loose. As you can see, I'm easily swinging it, which I don't know if to take it. I don't know if to take it as a negative or a positive, because it just gives me an easier way to turn the arm instead of having to fight with it. So I'm going to take it as a positive, even though sometimes when I had the Stormbreaker on, it would literally just swing because of the weight of the Stormbreaker. So that was kind of like what made me realize it's kind of loose. As you can see, the full sword here in his hand. And let's get to the head sculpt. This comes off, guys. This is the little hoodie. It's attached with Velcro. But let's get into the head sculpt real quickly. Let me put this out of the way because it usually pokes the camera. No diddy. So, as you can see, another 10 head sculpt by Hot Toys all day long. This thing is beautiful. Look at all the scarring. Look at all the coloring. Look at the purple, pinkish hue on him. The eyeballs. Look at the teeth. The teeth are my favorite part. Let me see. I can't get too close because then you lose it. But look at that. Look at the teeth. Incredible. Very, very creepy looking figure. Very, very nice. You see Christian Bale in there all day long. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at the back. Look at all the scarring. Look at all that detail. Beautiful, beautiful. This is the back of it. Let me get a different. There we go. Look at that. Just beautiful. Look at the back of the neck. You know, they had to scar up the whole body to make it one unison piece. You know, one whole piece, one full piece. Also the hands. Look at the dirt on the hands, guys. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The outfit is weird because it feels smooth while being rough to the touch at the same time. So really, really nice with that. The hoodie is wired. I didn't even bother playing with it. As you can see, it's wired. I don't plan on doing it. I'm not hiding this head sculpt. Even though he looks really, really good with the hoodie on, I'm not hiding the head sculpt whatsoever. It's just such a beautiful figure. And obviously, last but not least, the base, which you guys, I never even point out the base, but even this one's really nice with the black and white on there. There's like no color whatsoever. Very basic. I just don't like how they take up too much space, these hexagon or octagon bases. And so that's why I don't bother with them. But that one looked really, really nice. The figure, also look at the feet, guys. The feet, very, very nice. They articulate. They move side to side. So gorgeous figure overall. The figure stands very well on its own. It doesn't take much for you to keep it standing on its own, which is, you know, something that is very important. A lot of figures don't easily do this, which you guys know I complain about a figure that can't stand up on its own. That is one of the most basic things we need out of a figure. And if you can't, your figure, whether it's licensed or third party, if your figure can't stand up on its own, that's a huge problem. That's a huge red flag right there, because that is the one thing at minimum that a figure should be able to do is stand on its own. So obviously we know we deal with a lot of cheap stuff, a lot of cheap bodies, a lot of cheap articulated bodies that are used by a lot of companies. Obviously, usually not licensed companies, but the third party stuff is usually an issue. But look at the scarring on the arm, guys. Goes all the way up. Same here. Just overall, guys, a 10 figure. Just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Everything about it. I actually wish, believe it or not, that it was a little bit more dirty. Especially at the bottom. All of this, a lot more soot looking like dirt. You know, a lot of black. But, guys, another banger. And actually, like I said, the fact that they gave us this, very shocking. Very shocking, because I didn't expect it by any means. Because, again, we could easily, they could easily say, well, we gave them to them for the Thor. Obviously, if you wanted to post Thor with it, then you have a problem. So I think maybe that's why they gave it to you, right? And so I'm not complaining at all. I'm just shocked that they did, because I know how they are with things like that, where they can save money. They will. And I guess, you know, they give it more value by including it in the package. So very happy with the figure, guys. Like I said, 10 out of 10 all day long. I will need Valkyrie at some point. And another thing, guys, that I wanted to point out before I am done with this video was I never talk about the inserts of the box. And this is what I was talking about with the Thor figure. This golden thing that goes on top of the box as soon as you pull off the main box cover. And this shocked me because I was like, wow, this is beautiful looking. This is very new. This is different, right? That clear looking thing. So I was like, wow, this is very nice. And then they did it again with Gorr. And they made it black, and I was like, oh, this is even sexier than that gold one, as you can see. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful looking covers that they're using. I don't know whose idea it was, but it's a great idea. They make the figures look even fancier. You clearly don't need a DX branding on it to make it look fancy. Just those covers alone, those see-through covers at that are colored, make the box, right? The box feel premium, feel even more premium than it already is. You know what I mean? The ones that cover up the figure with the picture, they're fine, right? They're art cover, so that's no problem. But these clear ones, they just change the complete feel of the figure when you open the figure. So as always, guys, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.